Hello everybody, Sketchrocks here. And welcome back to another video. Today, I'll be showing you something quite interesting on Survivalcraft 2. Yes! That's right, guys. Survivalcraft 2. Version 2. Like number 2? The second game? Yeah, I have it now. I'm gonna be showing you army man battles. Battles between these little army men. Now, if you really want to know how many models I had to make, this is basically it, 192. Minus all of these miniature planes. All the ones I made are unnamed. And most of the models are off this way? Yeah, it's this way. You can kind of see it in the distance. This is the model I used for some of the little ships. That's a helipad that I never used. Ended up never using it. That's a donkey. A few things I also never used. This is the helicopter model. These were originally going to be the army men, but they were too big. This is a little city I made when I first got on here and started messing around with furniture. This is one of the little watchtowers and one of the guys. This is the tank. This is another failed attempt at a green guy. Green guy. This is one of the tents. Those guys are fighting. Everybody is kung fu fighting. Anywho. And then this is the green guy. So there are a bunch of different factions. One for each paint bucket, so 16. There are 5 groups of 3 nations that have joined together. And then there's one that just decided to go about on its own. So, by the way, guys, the only model you didn't see pretty much is the one for this little jet here. And that's because I did this somewhere. I did it over here in this area. And once I was done with it, I destroyed it because I didn't really want to. I didn't know what to do with it. Toss that in the water. So, first let's go over our nation's base, the U.S. Alright, so each base has 3 of these, except for the one faction, which we'll get to in a minute. You'll have one color base, another colored base, and another colored base. You have 3 of these to a area. This is the barracks over here. This building right here that all the troops are marching out of. This over here is the tank factory. This is just a bunch of... I don't care about running barefoot. This is just a bunch of random soldiers lined up. A few tents over here. Helicopter factory. Plane factory, airstrip, little plane over here. Now, I think of the bigger one over here, the one that I didn't make, as the heavier plane. And then I think of this one as the smaller one. And then you've got the bomber launching area, which, yes, I did make this. It was so big I had to split it into sections. It was above this tree. And I was over here. Don't know what that is. I'm going to ignore it. This plane and its escorts, which I forgot to paint. Hang on. Paint. Here we are. Balloon faction only has one of these, a few of these, and then very little soldiers. it dropped a bomb right here and destroyed our original camp. When I was testing out the, I already forgot what it's called, the large incendiary keg. And basically, if you don't know what those are, they're like fire bombs. You light one, you run, there's a longer timer so you can get away faster, and they light up like candles. They light the area surrounding up like a candle. Learned that the hard way. Hi, Glitch. So these little anti-aircraft turrets are about to shoot this plane down. And then over here you have the main big base. This is the brown army, black army, and yellow army, which I should have switched with the salmon army that teamed up with the green and the pale green. So yeah, you can kind of get... hint, hint, these jets aren't chasing each other, they're flying together. Some factions joined together and formed mega groups. So now there's blue cyan and light cyan mixed with American colors, green, not really an American color, salmon, and then pale green. Or at least that's what I think of as America's colors. So we've got a few of these jets over here. We've got this plane which is getting shot down. It's got its tails on fire. It's just about to crash. We got a little group of tanks over here. Italian moving in, kind of avoiding these shot down jets. This black plane crashed down. There's like fire on the in the vicinity, and there's fuel and oil spilled everywhere. The escort planes got shot down. Back here is a few more American and enemy planes. Got a few American flags back here. Should be some torn American flags. Like this one over here. And then over here, we're just kind of going randomly. We have pink, purple, and red bases, which they kind of joined with the main antagonists, black, blue, and yellow, or black, brown, and yellow. So these guys are basically, they're trying to block off blue's waterways, and these bombers are going in to bomb them, but our anti-aircraft turrets, which if they hadn't helped us out in the war, they wouldn't have gotten, or if they hadn't negotiated anything, they wouldn't have gotten these turrets, are ready to shoot those planes down. This over here is the blue base. Their actual bases are up here. Now, they're basically stone brick blocks that have been painted, except I cut a little block out of the bottom to make it look like something special. So, got some tents over here. You know, we got a little Air Force area over here. Another little Air Force area. Bunch of tanks moving out of the area. Got some water vehicles just chilling over here. We've got this stuff leading into the main battle. The tanks are about to join them. Heat flying around. This will probably be 2 to 3 parts long because of how long it's going to take to show you and explain everything. Oh, by the way, this is America's little water factory. These are their ships manufacturing. These ships are exclusive to America. And then there's a little water battle going on over here, where a bunch of different ships are basically clashing. That is a aircraft carrier that's been knocked onto shore. Don't ask. Oh, sound was probably muffled there for a second, because I had my finger over the thingy. This plane just crashed down into the water. I already showed you green base. But I didn't show you the interior of blue base. Blue base has an interior. Hidden cave. They've got some more stuff down here, but not very much. Basically where they keep some extra, like, fortification in case the base gets attacked. They can whip out these units and clear them up, clear the attackers up quickly. Heavy bomber just doing practice runs with water canisters. Yeah, this army over here is pretty big, pretty decent sized. Those are wolves. So, if you move, we're gonna kind of go counterclockwise with this. If you move over here, this is the lone faction. This is pale blue. They split off from the regular blue a long time ago, just as Pale Cyan did with Cyan. But now all those three have rejoined forces, except for these, who are basically rebels. Like I said, they have very few troops. They only have 6 tanks. They have a few jets, but their strongest unit is their bomber. That bomber over there that dropped the bomb, if they didn't have that, they would be sunk. Not much to show about them. Over here we have white, light gray, and gray. This is a very large group. They're very well kept up with. They've got their little bridge here. They've got their little factory. Now, we are teamed with them. We are teamed with them and the blue. So, this is basically their waterway area. They're the only team with gunboats. Only ones with gunboats. I somehow got furniture to stay underwater without breaking. And then over here we've got basically the factory. This is the boarding area, and this is where people would come out to work on the stuff. This is basically... I need to add some little cannons here because this is supposed to be a defense line. This is the only area with a defense line too. They've got their little barracks in there and their little bases. And there's a large line of tanks and jets flying and treading their way through, about to join us in battle. We have 2 very organized gray or light gray battalions, and then we have a bunch of scattered white and gray soldiers. Tents are over here. We haven't installed any anti-aircraft units over here yet, but we will soon. I will keep everyone updated with this world. See, that's... Hang on. Should be everything, actually. I'm surprised we covered it in one video. I'm thinking of creating a furniture pack out of this. So, prepare yourselves. There might be an upcoming furniture pack. Yep. That's right, guys. You could have all this army men stuff. Now, assembly is a bit of an issue, especially for these bigger ones, because with them, these are 5 pieces. I had to split these up into 5 individual pieces to make it. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Holy cow, that flew by. I hope you like this video, and if you do, I want you to hit the like button so hard it spontaneously combusts. Right after you hit it, it randomly bursts into flames. By the way, this is the purple, pink, and red bases. So, anyway, guys, so hit the subscribe button. Don't forget it. The bell icon too. And I will see you guys in the next video. Skytronics out.